morning and welcome to an all-new Eye of the Tiger. I'm Joshua Jones-Trammell.
At last night's board meeting, the RJUHSD board voted on the approach to next semester's schedule. The RJUHSD board voted returning to a full 5-day model with 70-minute periods starting at the beginning of the semester.
Senior quotes are due this Friday by midnight. Senior superlatives were also sent out to students. For those who have a superlative, Yearbook is asking for a picture to be sent in.
Now we go over to Kobe Estrada with sports.
Good morning and welcome to this Tuesday's edition of EOTSN. I'm Kobe Estrada. Yesterday, senior Laura Martoni committed to play softball at the collegiate level. We go to Jackson Hooker with more on the story.
Earlier this week, senior softball player Laura Martoni committed to play softball at Sonoma State University. To Laura, announcing her commitment capped off all of the hard work she's been putting in since she was a kid.
It was a sign of relief for me to announce it because honestly it's just very validating because I've been working hard since I was super little playing softball, and I feel like all my hard work has finally paid off, so it's a good feeling.
Martoni's cousin and lifetime teammate Annie Lemos is proud of Lauren's commitment and seeing Martoni successful through the struggle of this year.
I'm super excited and proud of Lauren for committing to Sonoma. She's worked extremely hard for this and she definitely deserves this opportunity. And I think something that has set her apart as an athlete is that she's always been super competitive and determined to reach her goals, and even through the adversity that she faced this past year and just the recruiting process in general, she's always worked super hard, and I think that's made her very successful, and I can't wait to see what she does next.
High school teammate junior Shay McDowell believes that Lauren will succeed at the next level due to her hard work and being such a great teammate.
I love playing with Lauren just because of the positive energy that she brings every single day, and she works really hard and really leads by example, and she always brings everybody up, so she's a really great teammate, and I think she's really going to succeed at the next level just because of how hard she works, and she's really self-disciplined, and I think that's really going to benefit her in college.
And that's on your home for Roseville High School sports, top plays, breakdowns, and more. Eye of the Tiger Sports Network, EOTSN. And now we go over to entertainment.
Thanks, Kobe. With Christmas break right around the corner, I thought it'd be a great way to end off our final show of the year with a selection of Christmas movies that you can watch with your families. Here are my top 5 picks.
Ow! Son of a nutcracker!
First off, we have Elf. This is the tale of a regular man who's raised in the North Pole as an elf. But one day when he finds out who his real father is and where he's from, he ventures out to New York City to find his real family. This movie is hilarious, and I feel like this is a movie that almost everyone has seen, but if you haven't, you definitely should. You won't regret it.
Nobody's leaving. Nobody's walking out on this fun old-fashioned family Christmas. No!
Next, we have National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. This is the 3rd installment in the film series, and instead of going on a big road trip like usual, the Griswolds decided to stay home and have their extended family come over for a good old-fashioned family Christmas, as Clark puts it. This movie is full of funny and crazy moments with a happy ending through it all. If you haven't seen it, you definitely should go give it a watch.
Fragile. It must be Italian.
Arguably one of the most popular Christmas movies, and definitely a Christmas classic, A Christmas Story is all about Ralphie and his family's wacky Christmas experience. Having Christmas dinner, getting that one gift you've been waiting for all year, and seeing Santa at the shopping mall are all experiences told from Ralphie's perspective, reflecting back on when he was a kid. A must-watch for sure. Next, we have The Flight Before Christmas, and this is a 2008 animated film that isn't as well known, but one of my personal favorites that I watch every year. It's about a little reindeer named Nico who goes on an adventure to find his dad, who's supposedly a reindeer flying Santa's sled. But along the way, there's a group of wolves looking to overthrow Santa and his flying forces. Then it's up to Nico and the reindeer to stop it. I recommend watching this movie if you're looking for something different instead of watching the same old movies. It's really good.
The Grinch!
And finally, we have How the Grinch Stole Christmas. While the 1966 original is a total classic and amazing, and I absolutely love it, I'm referring to the live-action 2000 remake with Jim Carrey. I just love the makeup on the Who's. I think it really brings the characters to life, and Carrey's outlandish impression of the Grinch is absolutely hilarious. And it also has that heartwarming classic ending to top it off. For my list of must-watch Christmas movies, visit eyeofthetigernews.com. And now we go back to news.
An RHS senior has hit the slopes in his free time. We go to Tyson Hunt with more.
Senior Brett Newton has been snowboarding since he was young and was taught from a relative.
I started snowboarding because one Christmas my cousin and his dad went up and I took a lesson, and ever since then I just fell in love with it.
Newton hits the slopes as much as he can with his friends, even on school days.
I go up as much as I can, sometimes through the week. Mostly we just work around the work schedule, but I go with all my friends because it's just a good time in general.
Newton tends to drive to the nearest resort to snowboard.
We head up to Boreal because it's only an hour away and it's convenient, and the season passes were cheap this year, so that's where we go.
Brett isn't looking to go pro, but will continue to snowboard for fun.
I just do this for fun. I don't really plan to take this farther, but it's just something fun to do with your friends.
Nutson doesn't have any plans of going pro, but he still enjoys the activity.
Thank you for joining us for the final broadcast of 2020.
And remember, we are always on at EyeOfTheTigerNews.com. We'll see you next semester when we return to the studio.